Put your feet so they're nice and stable, at least shoulder width apart, maybe a little more. And focus on lining your shoulders up over your hips. And just breathing in and being aware of where that air is going. So do you find that you have a little more, sorry, do you have a little more air flow now with the baby dropped? Or did you mute yourself?
I did. There was an argument with crackers. So.
No worries. So can you inhale and feel a little more deeper breath now than maybe a few weeks ago?
Yeah, that feels good.
Okay, so really focus on breathing in deeply. Feeling your belly going out, your lungs expanding. We'll start with our feet. Why don't you rock back onto your heels and wiggle your toes, and then rock up onto your toes and lift. And we'll get a little calf action. So back on the heels, inhale up, exhale onto your heels, rock back, and inhale up. We'll do about 8 of these. So this is about 4. Just really coordinating the breath with that.
Chocolate chips.
Is that 8?
New level.
Okay, and now let's go side to side with the hips. Just bend one knee.
Oh, that feels really good.
Is that? Okay, good. Just nice and gentle. I think we'll use 8 as our goal number today, and try not to overdo anything, but yet stretch enough. So we're back to center now, and make your feet go just a little bit wider now. Maybe they're about 3 feet, and focus on feeling your hip points and your shoulder points lining up a little bit, so you're not overextending either direction, just getting a neutral spine here. Take a big breath, and then exhale, bend your knees. So we're doing a little goddess pose with the legs, and we'll just do 8 of those. And don't go too deep or too shallow, just wherever it feels good, knowing that everything's going to be real stretchy at this point. And so I don't want you to get too tired and stretched out. Keep breathing. And is that about 8? Do one more. Okay, let's go back to the center with your feet to that neutral pose. And let's bring both hands up, one at a time. One, and then inhale the other one up. And grab your left hand to your right wrist and breathe up again. And then just tip toward, I guess, your right. And then inhale back to center, grab the other wrist, and tip toward the left. Just a little. Back to center, and we'll just do one more on each side. Don't want to overdo that. And one last one. And exhale as you bring your hands down. And we'll do a little more. Yeah, I like that. Roll the shoulders. That's forward that way. Now reverse the shoulders. Let's not forget about our legs now. Bend your knees just a little bit as you go down with your feet, toes pointing forward. Do 4 of those. And then let's go back up to that neck. Turning your gaze over your shoulder. Keep your hands rooted on that chair. So this is just going to be for your upper spine and your neck. So let's go over your left shoulder. Soft gaze. Focus on breathing in, relaxing the neck, and getting a nice stretch there. Let's go back to center. Inhale as you go to the other direction. Soft gaze. Shoulders are relaxed. Just feeling a nice twist in the neck. And then back to center. We'll go up and down this time with the chin. So we're not going to do any rotating head circles at all, just side to side, up and down. So inhale up to the ceiling. Breathe. Deep breath. And then exhale, chin to the chest. Place, and we'll inhale your left arm all the way up and grab the top of your head, and then just gently pull your head toward your ear, toward your shoulder, just creating a tiny bit of resistance that feels good.
Yeah, that feels really good.
And then gently bringing your head up, lift your arm all the way up to the ceiling. Inhale that up, and exhale down. Let's do the other arm. Inhale that right arm up, and then place it gently on the head and pull. Gently engage those muscles. Let go. And step your feet back away from the chair a little. Get away from the wall. And let's lean forward over the chair. Feeling some relief in the back. If you want to just like lay on the chair, you might want to put a blanket or a pillow on it. And be aware of your lower spine area, and round it up and flatten it out. Just give yourself a little massage. How does that feel?
That feels good, yeah.
You might want to adjust your feet now and make it maybe a little bit wider apart as you do that. Feel free to bend your knees.
Oh yeah, I feel that even more in my lower back.
And is that kind of a relief feeling, or what do you, how does that feel? I work with the 2-year-old. Just going to straighten out and push the hip bones forward as you hold the chair. Take a big breath, and then let's go back down into that pose. That one, go wide legs, bent knees a little. As you roll that spine flat and then round up. Don't arch your back. Don't focus on arching because I think that's going to happen anyway. But how does that feel?
Feels good.
As you're doing this, just talk to the baby a little bit. Mom is ready when you are. Are you ready to stand up?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's push off the back of the chair. And again, let's just walk, pick up those feet a little bit and make sure we've got some good circulation going in there. I think a good pose to go to now is I'm going to adjust this just so I can stay in the camera. But we're going to do a downward dog modification by putting our hands on the seat of the chair.
Okay.
And then you can adjust your feet back a little bit. And then we're going to walk the dog by just bending the knees, pushing back through the hips, through the hamstrings. You're just getting a little stretch. How do you like that?
Are the feet hip width apart?
Yeah, for now.
Yeah, I like that.
You can just experiment with how big you want to make that knee and how long you want to hold the bend. You can kind of lean back into it. Now straighten both legs up, and let's just do a little, almost like a pregnancy plank. Just coming forward just a little, and then pushing it all the way back. Feel free to adjust your hands on the chair, and maybe instead of holding the edges of the chair, your hands are flat, your fingers are splayed apart, and you're just creating a nice stance on the chair with your hands. With this, let's just bend both knees down to whatever level feels good to you, but point your toes out a 45-degree angle this time. So your knees are pretty wide and you get a nice stretch through the groin area.
Well, that feels good.
Yeah. You got the chair for support. You can go forward and back. Just be careful with your knees that you don't overdo the knees. An area you don't want to stretch. So now, let's maybe get a little closer to the chair so you can use it for a lot of support. And put your feet as far apart as you think you need to go all the way down in a stretch. As far down as you want to go. You might want to grab the floor and hold the floor. How do you feel about that?
Feels good. Definitely a big stretch, but feels good.
Okay, so we'll just hold the stretch for a breath or something. Okay, you're up on the chair, so is that better?
Yeah, I think the other one was too deep for me to hold for too long.
Okay, sounds good. Go ahead and straighten your legs up now. And just with your forearms on the chair, I'm just gonna feel the hamstring stretch. And just drop your gaze down to the chair. And look away from the camera now and turn your head the other way just to give some balance to your neck, to what we've done with the neck. You're back in the neutral. Let's do a little, maybe a little rocking back and forth here just for the hamstrings.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Yeah. So maybe these are some things you can do during labor that can engage your other muscles and help you to feel like you're doing something. And also just give your mind some focus, some direction in between things. Okay, another thing you could do from this point is you can bend one leg and go straight with the other from side to side. Keeping your gaze straight down. Of course, you could do that with straight arms or forearms. When you're ready to get up, just use that chair to really support everything. Bend your knees, walk your hands back a little bit, grab the top of the chair. Very good. Okay. Let's go ahead and sit on the chair. Give our legs a little break. And I would grab the front half of the chair, the front edge of the chair, and then lean back into the back and slide your hips forward a little bit. And then just push on the chair to open up your chest area. Maybe gaze at the crack in the ceiling and the wall for a minute and breathe. How do you like that? Like, what sensation does that give you?
I like it. I feel it in my chest and my shoulders, which is nice because I feel like it's so hard to breathe right now. Just like opening that.
Okay, good.
It's like a really good stretch.
Take your hands to the back of the chair now, right next to the edge there, and then push yourself back up into upright position. Pull your hips back so your shoulders and hips are lined up. Let's get on the front edge of the chair. Using your back of the chair now, just grab it with your hands, and let's do a chest opener with that as well. So you pause your doing.
That feels really good.
Good. So breathe in. Let's consciously breathe here as you open up that chest. Try to get 4 breaths, so 2 more. Bringing your hands back to the side of the front edge of the chair. Open up your legs. Okay, and we're just gonna bring the knees together and apart. Yay! Want to experiment with where your feet are. You can walk your heels in a little bit. Experiment with rolling onto that knife edge of your feet. Can you do yoga with us?
No! Can you get on your bed?
No.
Don't.
He's 2.
No!
There we go. Now I would just suggest putting your legs straight out, using that chair with your arms for support. Straighten out your arms, lift your spine up, and now we're just gonna flex the feet and point the toes. Up and down. hard to point the toes in this position, so just kind of just flex and relax.
Yeah.
Okay, bend the knees and then bring your feet back and just push back into the chair. So you got full support of the chair now. We'll just rub our hands and legs and get your palms of your hands feeling good. Okay, I think it would be great to do maybe some arm circles right now.
Yeah.
So inhale your arms out. And we'll do palms to the floor. Dog needed to go out.
Last, can you do these?
Just gentle. And let's reverse them and go 8 in the other direction. Good job, Leslie. Okay, bringing your hands back to the center. Let's do heart center here. Close your eyes. Just relax. Say hi to the baby. We're ready for you to come. Bring your hands up to your shoulder tops. We'll do some circles really focusing on the shoulder. Big rotation. Go ahead and reverse that. Change the angle of your gaze. Maybe look down or look up, just to mix it up. Okay, bring the hands down and just shake out the arms. Big breath. Nice shaking. Good job, Leslie. Okay. How about grab your hands, palms together, slide your fingertips together, and let's pull that forearm. Breathe in and out. One more time. And rotate it to the other arm. 3 breaths here. Okay, bring the arms down to the thighs. Spread out your legs. We'll put your hips all the way back, the back of the chair, using the front of the chair as a support. We're going to inhale up, lift the chin, and then just bend forward a little. Keeping that chest open. Maybe widen out the hips. Walk the toes out. Lift up on the toes. It's a really nice supported groin stretch. And then just, vary the angle of your body, your torso with that. What feels best to you, forward or back?
Probably forward.
There you go. Change the angle of your feet. So instead of a 45, I had mine at a 45, straighten them out a little bit. A little bit forward. Keep breathing. And then let's put those feet down and just lean forward a little more. Yeah, like that. Drop your head. Use your arm, like flex your arm muscles. Just let your belly go. Back up to neutral. Slide to the front of the chair again and bring your feet around. You could do some up and down with your knees together now. Or close, might want them out a little bit. Move that neck a little, whatever's comfortable for you. Okay, do a body assessment right now. Do you have any tightness anywhere or an area that you want to work a little more?
I pretty much always have tightness in my lower back and my hips. Like my hips are just falling asleep every like 20 minutes while I sleep.
Yeah.
And they feel like really loose, but like tight, if that makes sense. Like I feel like, I mean, they're obviously expanding, but like the muscles are just like so sore all the time.
Yeah, because they're just always flexing and trying to hold that baby weight. Let's try standing up by the chair again and holding the back of the chair. Put one foot at the back leg and put your weight on that. And then your leg that's by the front leg, grab the back of your knee and just put it up on the chair. And walk your foot forward now and just lean forward and back, and maybe bend, maybe put your foot on the knife edge, but just lean into the stretch and try to feel that in your hip.
That feels really nice.
Really good?
Yeah, that's really good.
So let's focus. So we put your arm wherever you want it. Looks like you have it on your thigh. Breathe. Really focus on filling up your lungs. And then exhale that air into the area that isn't feeling good in your hips. And just focus your attention as you exhale into relaxing that area. Maybe put both hands on the chair and just lay on the back of the chair right now.
Oh yeah, that's a good stretch.
At any point you can move. Drop. If I'm using my right leg on the chair, I'm dropping my right hand down to the chair and straightening it out now. I'm pushing on the chair and it's giving my back some support. Put both hands on the chair seat and let's bring the. Well, actually, I don't think that's a good idea. Maybe you got it down. I think standing up straight is better, and then grabbing the back of the leg to get out of that. Okay, going to the other side of the chair. We'll do the same thing. So, we'll reverse when we leave the same way we get in. So back foot by the back leg. Grab the knee at the front leg, lift it up. Adjust that leg, wiggling it back. Do you like your foot flat on the chair or on the knife edge? What feels better?
Yeah, I'm liking it flat.
Flat? And what feels better, both arms on the back of the chair or keeping one on the seat?
I think both hands on the base of the chair, like the seat, feels like the best stretch.
Okay. Okay, inhale and then exhale into those tight places. If you want, just keep a little energetic movement going on. When you're ready to get up, use the back of the chair. Push you up into upright. Grab the back of the knee. Guide that foot down. Let's just go maybe side to side. Another thing you could do is you could do some hip circles throughout the day today. Next couple of days, whenever you start feeling back pain, grab a chair, go back to these poses, maybe do some hip circles or side to sides.
Yeah, this feels really good right now.
Great. Well, I'd recommend we stop doing active things, and you can always revisit those throughout the day.
Yeah.
Let's end with a little meditation.
Yeah.
So if you have a pillow or something, you want to sit in the back of your chair to make it really comfortable for you. Just put your weight wherever you're going to feel good for a few minutes while we just meditate. So I'd invite you to use the Apana Mudra. The thumb is touching the middle and the ring finger, with the pointer and pinky stretched out straight. This is only for the last month of pregnancy, and especially this week as your due date. So we're thinking of a downward energy with this mudra. It has a lot of power. Closing your eyes and breathing deep. Just begin to connect with your body. Thinking about that air filling up your lungs. And exhaling it into relaxation. Breathing in the energy around you, and exhaling, thinking down. This time, I'll give you some thoughts that you might want to adapt for your own, but it'll give you a starting place. As you breathe in and breathe out, just send a message that your mama's ready. And tell yourself that you're ready. Be assured that your spirit and your body knows what it's doing. body and listen to what it's telling you so that you can prepare both physically and emotionally for the birth. Take comfort and faith into your heart that all will be well. And that you have strength, that you have ability, and that you are powerful. You've been preparing for 9 months. And your body knows what to do. You're creating a nice and peaceful environment. You can choose when to come into the world, and it will be inviting. And peaceful, and wholesome, and good. Just let him know that you're going to be there with welcoming arms. Loving family. Just waiting. As you continue to breathe and think of that downward motion, just visualize the baby's head engaged and imagine the different phases that he's going to go through. And breathe in peace in each phase. He's traveling through the birth canal. Shoulders go through, and just I'm going to let you just keep breathing and thinking through that process. And on every exhale, just breathe relaxation for him and for you. Into this mudra, this meditation for 5 minutes at a time, or whatever you can do today, the next few days, till baby comes, and just imagine that birthing process, breathing those downward feelings in the breath, and inhaling love and exhaling relaxation and peace. And welcoming that little song. One thing about meditation that's so good is you just accept what's going on around you. Let it go, let it walk by, and then bring yourself back into the center. And just know that you come from a long line of women who have been through the birthing process. And their energy of the past and their love in the present is there to help you and sustain you. And I would like to just leave you with some thoughts and a blessing of peace and comfort, a mother's love and a mother's blessing to you of knowledge that all will be well.